South African Human Rights Commission, for its part, is engaging with the National Student Financial Aid Scheme, that's NSFAS, as well as the Department of Higher Education and Training. This follows this protest that we're seeing by students and complaints lodged over the handling of their applications for financial aid for the 2021 academic year. Now, the Commission says it's concerned about the implications on the right to further education. The engagements are aimed at getting to the bottom of the challenges confronting students and the NSFAS. Well, for more, I'm joined now via Skype at this lunchtime by South African Human Rights Commissioner Advocate Andre Gaum. Advocate, good afternoon. Thanks for your time this lunchtime. Sadly, we're coming to you as the protest seemingly has escalated outside Wits University. We're also getting reports that other students, like at the University of Pretoria, tomorrow are planning to march as well. Looks like this is escalating, and sadly, somebody has died as well in Bloemfontein, and investigations are underway at this stage. How do you react to this escalating situation?
It is of great concern to the Commission, and good afternoon to all the viewers. And the Commission reacts with outrage to the death of a young man near Wits this morning following the protest action on financial exclusion. We are very happy to understand now from you as well directly that there is a full IPID investigation into the matter, and we call on IPID to complete this investigation as soon as possible. At the same time, we would like to call on all students to protest within the confines of the Constitution, which is peacefully and unarmed.
Now,
the complaints that the...
Yes. So now, in the meantime, you've received the complaints and you are having engagements. What can you tell us about that? How is that process going from a commissioner's perspective?
Yeah, the complaints that we received as the South African Human Rights Commission was concerning inconsistencies in affording resources to prospective and enrolled students, confusing appeal processes for rejected applications, and delays in communication from NSFAS, and in accessibility also of the institution for prospective and enrolled students. So what we have done in this regard is the CEO of the Human Rights Commission wrote to the NSFAS CEO, and I wrote to the Minister, and in our letters we pointed out that these challenges indeed undermine the very same rights that are supposed to be realized, promoted and protected here, being the right to further education. And given NSFAS's critical role in the progressive realization of the right to further education for the poor and the working class, this is indeed of concern to us and need to be addressed urgently. We also called for a meeting with NSFAS, and we have now confirmation that this meeting will indeed take place coming Monday. In our letter to the Minister, the Commission called for his intervention to ensure that NSFAS is adequately capacitated with financial and human resources. The Office of the Public Protector, in the meantime, also had meetings with NSFAS in 2020 to address challenges such as the failure or undue delay to settle outstanding fees, to pay monthly allowances, and to pay living and book allowances. This often results in historical students' debt, financial exclusion, high dropout rates and high failure rates, and also psychological stress. So the acting public protector has now approached the South African Human Rights Commission, I think it was yesterday or the day before, to partner in addressing these challenges. And together we will start next week, Tuesday, to visit several universities and TVET colleges and meet with all the stakeholders of these institutions, from the vice-chancellors to the members of the student representative councils, as far as these issues are concerned.
Now, Advocate,
yes.
before there's a lot of dots you have to connect, a lot of consultation that you have to undertake. But if you see what's happening outside Wits University, surely this matter has become more than urgent now. What can the Commission in its power try and do now to make sure that the process to address the students' concerns and complaints is fast-tracked or expedited?
Yeah, it absolutely has to be fast-tracked. I agree with that. We understand in the meanwhile that a lack of adequate budget for NSFAS has resulted in the current uncertainty about the funding of qualifying students and prospective students, and that this matter is to be taken, this is what we understand from media reports, to Cabinet today to deal with these issues and to come up with a solution. So we are eagerly awaiting what Cabinet will decide today, and see what exactly that decision is, and then decide what next steps we will take on a very urgent basis.
Yeah, hopefully, as you say, and for many South Africans and thousands of young people, Cabinet will make a very positive decision around how to assist them. Watching those scenes playing themselves out at Wits University this morning in Braamfontein, and the death of a young man. Thank you very much, Advocate Andre Gaum, who heads up the education portfolio at the South African Human Rights Commission. They've received complaints and they are busy now investigating that. He's also calling for the fast tracking of a solution